Pillars, A Wayfarer's Hearth is the third and final issue in the second volume of the Pillars series by Anathema Publishing. And I have the 3 volumes of the second, or rather the 3 issues of the second volume. And the first volume is completely sold out. I don't believe that there are any plans to bring them back into publication. However, those of you who are only after the collectible aspect of this, this might be some disappointment for you. However, those of you who are interested in the actual information contained inside these books will be in for quite a treat. The point of these Pillars books are that they are a journal. They are a periodical journal. They come out every so often. I think it's every year, possibly every other year. And they are a collection of the writings of some of the most loved and well-respected occultists of the moment, and some very well-known and some first-time writers. And so the style of the prose is very variable. The quality of the writing itself is very variable, but the interest that can be derived from all of these is invariably very high. The process through which writers go in order to submit their work is that they write the article that they wish to be published here, and they send it over to Anathema Publishing, the article or the work of art, and then it's up to Anathema Publishing to decide that it is indeed worth putting into the next issue or not. And they do a fantastic job of ensuring that every single article in here is rewarding to read. Really very, very interesting. So this is the new sigil of this final third issue. Each of the books has got its own sigil on its spine there, as you can see over here, and this is the one for this volume, this issue 3, and it gives you the order in which you're supposed to read the letters, right? P-I-L-L-A-R-S. Yeah, that's the order in which you read it. Which I think is a really nice touch, to be honest. I really like that. But then reading Gabriel Macari's own offering in this particular issue are so many little treasures. For example, looking in the spine here, let me just try and get some light onto it. There we go. We can see that there's just a really nice message that is readable actually in the spine there. But not only that, I mean the the article itself is very interesting. It's about the origins of Anathema Publishing and reading about how that actually came to Gabriel Macari and the kind of inner process that happened. But once in a while you get this letter that is a little bit more bold than the others. Let me see if I can find the P there. There's a Y there. There's a V there. That's not coincidental. There's a nice additional message once again. Once you put all of those together, a very nice message actually. I took the trouble. Took me a little while because the letters aren't when I point them out, they're actually quite visible, but when you're looking for them, it's not always evident where they don't kind of jump out at you, but it's worth putting in the few minutes that it'll take you to work out the entire message. Is very, very nice. Of course, the art itself is as always, delightful, absolutely wonderful work, as much photographic as graphic. Really, really beautiful works. As you can see, some of them have artists that have submitted more than one work, but some of them are just individual. So yeah, some of them are black and white, some of them are in color. The paper on which it's all printed is the usual really lovely creamy thick cardstock, and I do say card actually because it is so thick that it's closer to being card than it is to being paper. It's very, very nice. It nevertheless opens out quite easily. It's a tiny bit stiff maybe, but that's what you can expect from good quality tight binding. The articles, yeah, as I say, it's there's such a wide variety. Every single one is really nice. You know, it goes from Shani Oates' wonderful description of her journey to South America, her journey of discovery to South America is just absolutely fantastic to read. But yeah, many authors that I'd never heard of who, yeah, writing about very personal experiences, very personal things. And then, of course, Jack Grail right at the end, or towards the end anyway, Jack Grail and Dr. Dear Thrice DeWitt writing about African Hecate, because, of course, many people think that Hecate coming from Thebes means that she comes from the city close to Athens, but no, Thebes is the other Thebes, the Thebes that's many kilometers south of Alexandria in Egypt, and his whole description of his own experiences there, and his thoughts on what it means for us, and for anyone who is interested in in approaching Hecate and so on and so forth, and the PGM in general, the Greco-Egyptian magical papyri. It's all really nice, really. It's fascinating. I found myself being very comforted by the words in all of these articles. It's just really nice to read from other people who are interested in the same things as you and I are. You know, I say you as the kind of person who would watch a Foolish Fish book review. It's beautiful, really lovely, heartwarming stuff. And do you need to have the whole collection? No, absolutely not. Unless, you know, the OCD inside you is going to worry that you know, that there's written issue 3 there, but they are standalone works of compilations of esoteric and occult art. That's exactly what they are. And yeah, people just sharing, interesting people sharing of themselves. I think it's really nice, really lovely, a beautiful initiative. And yeah, I'm very curious to see what form these will take in the future, because, well, as Gabriel mentions in his own article, the situation that he was in and that Anathema was in when this whole pillars endeavor started was very different from what it is today, and the amount of work that it takes to get an issue of pillars out is enormous, and yeah, and of course he's having to just rethink the format a little bit. But we are very privileged to have these three. I know that these, I believe, are out of print at the moment, but they're still findable at well, let's say prices that make sense. The first issue, or rather the compilation of issues 1, 2, and 3 of Volume 1 is just the prices are yeah, not for the usual mortal like me. But yeah, as you can see, I have Volume 2 without needing to have Volume 1. That's absolutely fine. It is such a lovely thing. There we go. Those are my thoughts. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. The links on where you can find this, you can get it directly through Anathema Publishing in North America and the North America web store, or through Cyclic Law in Europe. If you're in the UK, I'm guessing that Watkins Books is probably going to be your best bet. And yeah, those are my recommendations. Thank you ever so much for watching, and take care. See you very soon with another video. Bye bye.